Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. My name is Stephanie, and this will be your reading for March 1st through the 15th. Please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and north node for additional context. Today, we'll be starting off with a card for the overall energy of the reading. Then we'll take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and how they mingle in the middle. And we'll be closing it off with an oracle card for the Cancerian collective. Do keep in mind, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading, you have my contact information in the description below. You can also find me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Cancer, let's get started by pulling a card from the major arcana only of the Rider-Waite Tarot. This will give us the overall energy for your reading for March 1st through the 15th. Ooh, Cancer, you got the sun. The sun, the happiest card in the deck. I love that. Just an energy of joy, perhaps connected to an energy of freedom. We will see. We're going to go deeper into your reading here. And I love that. I love that energy to start off for you. Okay, Cancer, so let's get some cards for you representing your energies at this time. Okay, interesting. It's not looking like the sun right there. So we'll have to see where this is coming from. And the energy is connected to you. Wow. All right. And how these energies are mingling in the middle, Cancer. Whew, whew. The sun energy is making me hot already. Okay, Cancer, the energy is flowing. So on your side, you get the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Tower. Wow, so this leads me to say that perhaps something that you're planning or something that you're working on building, there's an element of maybe a slowdown or a little bump in the road, or a big bump in the road. Perhaps you were looking at things one way and thinking, I've got to do things this way, and something has come in and told you, no, you need to do things differently. This has caused a bit of internal conflict. The wands have to do with your passion, your dreams, your desires. So this could be in relationship, it could be in career. We'll take a look. We'll see if we get a little bit deeper meaning when we clarify. Now, the Tower is representative of a big kind of crashing down energy, maybe something coming out of nowhere. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but during the time when you're experiencing these Tower moments, things can feel intense. Okay, on the other side, for the energies connected to you, they or the situation gets the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Yes, so very much feeling like this is a person who is really trying to balance their mind and their heart, and they are learning. So very much learning how to do that. They do have the desire there with that Page of Wands energy, that fire coming in. And they are attempting to learn how to have a better balance with their mind and their heart. And we will clarify that as well. Now, these energies in the middle, the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. The energies that you're creating with this person together are in their beginning phases of learning how to bring the material world into balance in this connection, in this relationship. The Nine of Swords comes in with an element of there may be a lot of rigid, overthinking kind of energies. And I get that on both sides. Honestly, I see that on both sides, maybe the two of you experiencing it a bit differently. But I get the feeling of like sleepless nights, too much thinking going on. And I'm not talking about the important kind of thinking that is like strategy and planning kind of thinking. that's connected to the creative flow. I'm talking about thinking of like, oh, this person should be doing that person should be doing this, back and forth. So as of yet, I'm not quite seeing how this sun energy, this could be the desire for both of you, is to bring this connection into a more joyful balance. But both of you are in some deep processing around things that you're desiring, balancing out your own energies. And it does look to be a bit stressed at this time. Okay, let's take a look at clarifying the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. So on your side, you also get the Page of Wands. They have the Page of Wands. The both of you then, I'm seeing, are beginning your journeys toward a life that you more desire. So maybe you've been working in, the stringent corporate world type environments. This could be you leaving that, them leaving that, somebody possibly overworking, and we're coming into, both of you coming into more of doing what you love. I really like this Hermit energy coming in for you with the Four of Swords, because that tells me you are doing the appropriate amount of internal introspective healing as you're dealing with this Three of Wands, where you're kind of like trying to plan, but it isn't all coming together quite the way you had hoped, or maybe as quickly as you had hoped. So you are at the same time moving towards your passions, you're healing and doing the introspective work as well. That's very good, very intuitive, which is your nature. Okay, let's clarify this Five of Wands. Normally this Five of Wands can be a type of conflict, but in this case, I'm seeing it possibly as more of a training environment. Let's see. Okay, so you get the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Justice card. It feels like maybe you've just stepped into something new. You're learning, you're trying to grow your passion, your business, your thing, the thing that you're passionate about. And you have a lot of excitement about that. And you're really trying to avoid overburdening yourself. So getting back into that. Okay, Cancer, I just had to cut out a piece of the video because I had a coughing spell. And when that happens during a reading, that is like major energy that's trying to move for you. It will all be cleared. It's like I took a breath and then all of a sudden started choking. And I'm looking at the Ten of Wands. I want to show you this card. This is a card of carrying too much responsibility, too many burdens, too much going on that you can't see ahead of you. It's limiting your ability to see that. Now, coming in directly after that is the Seven of Cups and the Justice card, which shows me that this is going to come into balance. You may just need to look at what's before you, choose one of the directions, and know that everything will get balanced out. You could be looking into, well, what training do I invest in here that will give me the most? But you definitely do not want to get back into the overworked, overburdened kind of energy that you may have been in another job or the corporate world, or even taking on too much responsibility in a relationship. You're looking for all of that to balance out. Whew, I feel like I already experienced that Tower, but let's clarify it. Okay, so the Tower is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So that is, when I see a king and a queen together, this close together like this, that does represent a powerful, sacred soul connection, a power type couple. And with the pentacle elements, that's the earth. So in this connection that you have with this other person, you're definitely connected to the element of earth. You're definitely able to move these material resources. But you have the Tower here, and you have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, heartache, pain. And you're showing me that in some way, this connection that you have that's very important to you, that's very much a part of your everyday life, there is still pain that needs to be healed, and maybe a fear of pain from the past resurfacing and interfering and breaking down the flow, the natural flow of this connection. There could also be the fear that the fear of fear coming in and, you know, ruining your dreams or ruining your plans. So Cancer, that's definitely something on your side to work with. You do have that Hermit with the Four of Swords up there. As you're going through this, really take some time to try to uncover some of those subconscious fears, because that was a lot of energy that just came up. Okay, Cancer, let's clarify the Queen of Swords for the person connected to you here. Yeah, they get the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So they are trying really hard to stay strong in their mind with not having a fear of lack, a fear of there's not enough, a fear of I better hold on to what I've got. This is connected to their emotions somehow, even though it's clarifying the Queen of Swords. This may be past relationship wounding that they're still trying to walk away from and trying to nurture something new for themselves with that Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of observation going on here with them. There is some movement. They are trying to move through the emotions, but it's those emotional energies that need to be clear in order for them to really make progress with what they're trying to build. Okay, let's look at the Queen of Cups for them, Cancer. Yeah. So this person gets the Seven of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Empress, which is also a 3 card, to clarify the Queen of Cups. At times, this person is fighting with dealing with these emotions. They may be struggling or needing to reach out to a community of some sort to collaborate, to get support. I don't know if they are doing that. They are resisting that quite a bit at times. They want to come into a more relaxed state where they are taking action, but also allowing things to come in and not be the one who's standing in their own way. But they're having a little bit of a struggle with that. I do see with the Queen of Cups and the Empress, though, that they are going to come through that. Now, it could also be how they envision the feminine. This could be related to mother issues. We have 2 queens here in the Empress for them. This could be related to their relationship to women, whether male or female. Okay, clarifying the Page of Wands for them. They get the Queen of Swords. Again, they already had it. The Moon and the Emperor. Whew, this reading has me sweating. These are really powerful energies. So as this person is learning how to get their mind on board with their desires, they might have been a little bit surprised that things are coming out of the shadows for them. The moon is kind of, eclipses this overall energy of the sun here that the both of you are desiring and that you want to bring in. They're also trying to get in a more stable energy. In fact, if they do confront some of these fears and some of these thoughts and uncloud their mind, they will find that stability as they move toward their passions. They might just be struggling or really having no choice now but to face those energies and those emotions that have kept them down. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles for the 2 of you. We get the 9 of Swords, which you guys have here already in the connecting energies, the Hanged Man, and the 6 of Wands. I'm not gonna lie, these are challenging energies that I'm seeing. Like, on the one hand, both of you are celebrating maybe small progresses with your achievements toward your desires. At the same time, there's a lot of mental angst that the both of you are trying to clear. This is going to take some surrendering yourself to the process in order to clear. And with the newer energies of the pages in here, that might be a bit of a challenge, a bit of a rocky road, so to speak. But also it speaks to the power of this connection, and that it's meant to teach the both of you. It's meant to bring the both of you into these energies of joy and peace. But you're dealing with stuff now. We can't always reach that next level of our accomplishments and our joy and our peace without going through the healing and some of the hard stuff. And that's what's happening here in this connection. Try to continue if you haven't already, or if you've already started, but if you haven't started looking at things from different perspectives, try to this is interesting, but instead of letting thoughts come from the mind, I'm getting prompted to tell you to let the thoughts begin in the heart. So almost instances where you're quieting the mind and listening to the heart space first, and then flowing that energy up into the mind. And you're going to be doing this as you're like taking action, because you have that Page of Pentacles, which is taking action in the practical world. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords. Yeah, you get the Five of Swords, the Death card, and the Three of Wands, which you started off over here with the Three of Wands. We've got a bit of a full circle here. And instead of maybe a full circle, I like to think of it like a spiral. You're kind of, the both of you are on a growth part of the spiral, a little bit of an uphill of the spiral of your evolution and the evolution of this connection, and the betrayal, the sneakiness, the despair of the past that's being held in the minds of both of you has to be let go, has to be transformed. And with the Death card coming here, that tells me it is in that process, which will take you back into that Three of Wands, but on another part of your journey, if that makes sense. And I think you, on your side, were getting there. You were getting there, but maybe missed a little bit of something that needed to be cleared out. Okay, Cancer, that was a lot of energy. So, Cancer, we're going to pull a card for the Cancerian Collective from this beautiful Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards deck. This one here. And you got number 42, and it says, gentle moderation. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. And it's a picture of the walruses there. Gentle moderation. Let me read just a little about it here. When you regroup and approach a task unhurriedly, you will find you are calm, considerate, and ready for anything. By taking time, you will be more aware of what really matters. The secret is to learn to live in the present, training your mind to work steadily and with focused attention on one task at a time. Yes, and I feel like, Cancer, that is really good advice for the phase that you and your person are in right now. Gentle moderation, 42 card, 4 plus 2 is 6, so that could be a significant number. You did have the 6 of Wands here. One step at a time. Do not try to multitask. Do not try to multitask your healing. Do not try to multitask your efforts. Gentle moderation. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.